I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna wave at you guys. That's it. That's the intro.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I want to start this video off by saying I cosplay. I don't know why am I saying this like I'm saying I'm Spider-Man. I cosplay, and I've been cosplaying since I was 12, and I started to take this cosplaying thing seriously during the pandemic back in 2020 because we're all stuck inside and we don't know what to do at the time. So cosplaying was like an outlet of expression for me during the dark times, which kind of became a thing for me post-pandemic. We all gotta start from somewhere as cosplayers, right? We start off in square one, which is our closet, or stealing clothes from our parents' closet to whip up a good cosplay of our favorite characters. Or we make props out of cardboard and hot glue, to buying costumes off of Amazon and AliExpress, or making it on our own and using EVA foam, contact cement, and 3D printing our props. It's interesting how cosplayers evolve from simple beginnings to god tier cosplays. But me, on the other hand, I'm in the middle. I still use stuff from my closet to whip out somewhat an accurate cosplay of a character that I like, or buy stuff from the toy store and modify it for a prop or a weapon. Unfortunately, cosplayers have been facing so much scrutiny in the general public, especially on social media. No, scratch that. Since the dawn of time, cosplayers have been facing so much scrutiny on social media since the birth of social media. Boy, I sound redundant. They call the whole thing cringe. They call it a hard to watch video whenever they see it on their TikTok or Instagram reels or Facebook reels. People see someone who doesn't have all the gadgets and gizmos to make 100% screen accurate 1:1 ratio of a character, and they start to cheap shame the living hell out of the cosplayers, calling them the poor version of the character, jumping on their financial state. Whether they see a cosplayer that's plus size, they call them very hurtful and fatphobic comments, and especially the people of color, the POC cosplayers who cosplay predominantly white characters that aren't the same race as them, they call them racial slurs. However, this has gone worse during the pandemic and the rise of social media apps like Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Because some of you guys have lost it. Not in a good way. In a, what the actual is wrong with you way? I mean, I get it. The cosplay community is pretty toxic. And it has been toxic since the dawn of the internet. But ever since the pandemic rolled around, everyone's in their houses, it went from a toxic wasteland to a Chernobyl type of toxic wasteland. Oh my god. Radioactive toxicity at its finest. People got meaner to cosplayers who aren't rich, who aren't skinny, who aren't able-bodied, and who aren't white, which is already a problem in the cosplay community itself, and the cosplay community is trying to correct. However, during the pandemic, it got 10 times worse, to the point cosplayers, veteran cosplayers who have been cosplaying for a decade, had to leave the internet, had to quit cosplaying because of it. Majority of these comments come from people who don't cosplay, people who stick their toes into cosplayers' business. So, here's like my simple message to non-cosplayers who dip their toes in cosplayers' business. OYP. That stands for Open Your Purse.
Open your purse. I see it right there. Give it. Give me your dollar. I need it just today.
Open your purse. Open your purse. Let me see. Let me see. Open your purse. I know you got that wallet in there. I know you have your wallet in there. I know you got a... I can see $1. I can see it. I can see a $1 bill in that wallet of yours. I can see a cent. I can see 50 cents. Give me money. Money. No, seriously. Open your purse. Hand us your money. If you're so pressed about some cosplayers use things from their closet, or their props are made out of cardboard, or their props aren't really that cleanly painted or perfectly drawn, or anything above the standards of what they have, the best thing you can do is donate to cosplayers, man. The best thing you can do is buy something off of their Amazon wish list or their Ko-fi, instead of yapping about, that's not the right color. That thing is not screen accurate. This one is not like this. It's a little. The bolt in your gun is small. The one that's in the concept art is big. It's the thought that counts. It's the thought that counts. Okay? If it looks good to us, it looks good to us. We're not here to please you people. Also, let me remind you, cosplaying is an expensive hobby. Cosplaying is an expensive hobby. You can make a cosplay from things around your house, buy bits and pieces to whip up a good cosplay online, but it's still an expensive hobby. It's a time-consuming hobby and it's expensive. Also, not to mention, the way you guys talk about plus-size cosplayers is something else. It's infuriating. You should go to the gym. You should go on a diet. It's annoying. And if you're annoyed how plus-size cosplayers look, scroll or open your purse. I remember back in 2021, when Attack on Titan was at its peak, I decided to cosplay Hanji Zoe from Attack on Titan because, one, I love Hanji. Hanji's a great character. Two, I do not need to take my glasses off. And three, I like Hanji. So, and the now deleted comments on my TikTok say that Hanji isn't fat, I should go to the gym. Mind you, before the lockdown, I was an avid gym goer. I am an avid gym goer once the gyms opened up. And also, gyms weren't back in full force during the pandemic here in the Philippines in 2021. I was this close to telling people in my comments to open their purse and wallets, because instead of running their mouths on how I should look, they should just give me money so I can afford a personal trainer and a dietitian if they're that pressed on how I looked physically in 2021. Also, I've noticed the ones who stick their noses into cosplayers' business send hate comments to cosplayers that aren't skinny, rich, white, or able-bodied. Cosplayers are either grown and insecure men, or worse, children. Yeah, you heard me right. Some people, most of the hate comments that some cosplayers get are from kids. Like, who taught these kids it's okay to make fun of people? Who taught these kids it's okay to make fun of what makes people happy? I'm sure that my mom did not teach me those. We're cooked. Guys, we're cooked. We're cooked as a generation, man. Anyways, to wrap things up, cosplayers, especially cosplayers who are starting out, don't stop creating. Keep doing what you're doing. What you're making is still considered something, and as you progress, and as you grow up, progress, you can improve things, upgrade stuff, and be better in your craft. Don't let insecure people ruin your day. And to the non-cosplayers, leave cosplayers alone. or open your wallet. It's that simple. It's that simple. Leave cosplayers alone. Open your wallet, donate to their coffees, go on their Amazon wish list, buy whatever that's on their wish list so they can finish the cosplay that they're doing. And also, if you can't do that, just be nice. It takes $0 to be nice. Also, that's it for today's video. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, share this video, and subscribe for more. It means the world to me. So, question of the day for cosplayers. What's your cosplayer pet peeve? Leave them down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I love y'all.